When you arrive in India for the first time, you will face a massive culture shock depending on which part of the world you are coming from, as far as traffic in India is concerned. You can't help noticing a huge number of cars, buses, trucks, auto rickshaws, all cramped in one small lane and honking at each other. And that's absolutely crazy and pretty dangerous too. But if you are considering roaming around this country by driving a vehicle on your own, then this video might be of your help. So please keep watching. And before going to the main subject, let me give you a brief introduction about myself for those of you who haven't seen the description of my previous video. My name is Saeko. I'm from Japan, and I have been living and working in India since 2013 and traveling around the mostly northern part of India by driving my car or motorcycle. I am making this video today. It doesn't mean that I want to encourage everyone else to do the same thing, because driving in India comes with a certain amount of risks that we have to take, and also the frequency of the traffic collisions in this country is amongst the highest in the world, which is very scary. But apart from this, I love what I've been doing here. I mean, driving my car, riding my motorcycle, traveling around so many beautiful places without depending on public transportation. And if you can drive in this country, which means that you don't have to get involved in price negotiation with auto rickshaw drivers every single time you go out. Doesn't it sound great, right? So based on my 4 years experiences in driving in this country, I'm going to be sharing the 5 things which will definitely help you enjoy your safe road trip in India. So without further ado, let's get started.
Number 1. You need to make sure that you have a valid international driving license. A driving license is required in India by any person driving a vehicle on any highway or other road defined in the Motor Vehicles Act 1988. If you have the residence permits like myself, then you should visit the regional transport authorities or offices, RTA or RTO, located in the area of the permanent address mentioned on your residence permit, and apply for a local driving license. Overall application fees are generally around 1,000 rupees, but you need to contact RTA or RTO for confirmation because it might slightly vary in each region. Number 2. Mind the gap. Mind the gap when you are waiting for a traffic light. While teachers in driving schools in advanced countries teach us to keep an adequate distance to a car in front, we should completely forget about such an advice as long as you are here. You should try to minimize a gap as small as possible, otherwise neighboring cars will notice the gap and will forcibly try to get into a tiny little space, and such situation often causes a further traffic jam as well. And now, I'm going to tell you something that's completely inconsistent with what I have just said, but it's extremely important to remember. Number 3. Keep distance or stay away from commercial vehicles such as auto rickshaws, buses, trucks. You should know that drivers of those vehicles are very crazy, have no sense of responsibility toward anything, not even their own professional career. In many cases, they are not even liable for the accident they actually made. And minor accidents are the order of the day in this country. In the case of the serious accident, all costs and expenses, including all legal costs disbursements, should be paid by the government or company by which they are employed, and they can usually get back to their work after 1 or 2 months of suspension. So they are not at all afraid of making an accident or hurting other people. Very dangerous. Stay away from them. But they are actually everywhere, so what you need to do is... Number 4. Use your car horn, especially when you have to overtake them or when you notice that they are approaching to your vehicle, in order to notify them of your presence loud and clear. Never hesitate to blow your car horn. That is not a bad thing in India. Number 5. Always stay alert while driving. In India, even on highways where there is a minimum speed limit, you will find many auto rickshaws, tractors for agriculture, driving at the speed of less than 30 km per hour, or human riding a bicycle, and even animals crossing on the highway. Nobody knows what's gonna happen next. So, stay focused, always check the meters while keeping your eyes on the road at the same time.
So this is all for today's video. I think these information are quite basic, yet very important for us to remember before start driving in India. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave your comment down below and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!